Probably a good amount. Because they're probably always like, you know, let's see what he's doing now. Let's see what he's up to. Protest tomorrow, guys, 1 o'clock. Make sure we're there. And they are here. They've been driving. I've been seeing them driving around and around. What am I talking? You see that, bro? Yeah. Respect our First Amendment right. We the people. Look at that.
I forget that lady's name.
This guy came all the way from two hours away. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Greetings from Belgium, Netherlands, Wisconsin. The people that came to support you guys want to see them? That's what I was These are all the people, all the patriots, we the people. Even though he has, I'll read everything they wrote here. This is all this information will be on longislandaudit.com if you want to take a look at it for yourself. But I'll just go to the $1,000 a year salary is unacceptable, and the settlements noted above, and as the settlements noted above, illegal. So I'm going to put a link in the video in the description. So the incident was, I came to City Hall. I was working on a story doing a Freedom of Information Act and request, and I went into City Hall recording peacefully, and basically the city administrator here, Ruth Green, she said that I couldn't record her without her permission. She called the police on me. The police, a sergeant, a detective, and an officer all arrived on scene, and they brought me outside. They showed me that statute that's on the door over there, and they said that I was eavesdropping, and I was arrested for felony eavesdropping. Once I got to the station, I was there for about 5 hours. They wrote up the complaint, but with a felony complaint, they need the state's attorney's office to sign off on it, and I guess they wouldn't, so they dropped it to a disorderly conduct. In the report, they state that my camera was causing people alarm, so that's why I was arrested apparently for eavesdropping, felony eavesdropping. So there's a lot of cameras out here today, and, you know, I don't know how much alarm they're going to cause today, but and then the reason why we're here is because I was arrested. I was spent 5 hours. I lost my freedom for 5 hours. You know, no American, no free man, no free woman should have to lose their freedom over something so trivial. And you know, they took my cell phone, they took my body camera, they took, you know, all my property from me. I just got my property back this morning. It was returned to me by the Berwyn Police Department.
How long did that take?
2 days I was without my property, and I'm not from Illinois, so you know I had to stay out here in hotels and, you know, keep in the area just to keep fighting this case. And I'm not sure if the charges have been dropped yet, but they didn't tell me that. They just gave me back my property, and that's it. That's basically
how
it.
was that process for you?
In this case, I believe that the charges were dropped, so I don't have confirmation on that, but I got my things back. And the reason why that all happened so quickly is because of all of these people, and the 2,500 people watching today, and the 3,600 people watching yesterday, making phone calls, redressing their government, standing up for we the people, standing up for the Constitution, and that's why I got all my stuff back.
Yeah. And I have a question.
So let's do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go in and do my FOIA request. Wish me luck.
You'll have it, no worries.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna arrest me in front of all you guys. So we'll see. See what happens. So I have another FOIA request here. Thank you. Not a problem, man. Not a problem.
The name of an insurance company is Berwyn. What type of insurance company? We have many insurance companies for the different products, workers' comp, general liability.
Bob Lavero.
Bob Lavero.
Bob Lavero.
Yes.
So, as you know, the reason why I'm here and the reason why we're all here, and there's about 2,500 people watching us right now.
Okay.
The reason why we're here is because I went in here to do a FOIA request.
Okay.
You know, transparency and accountability. I was very respectful. And when I was in there, the city administrator, your city administrator, Ruth Green, she told me that I didn't have my permission to film her. I told her, you're a government official, ma'am. I just for transparency purposes. And she said, I'm not an elected official. The police were there. More police officers came, and I was arrested for that sign. That's on your door.
Yeah, we're looking into it all. We've got legal counsel looking into everything. You got pizza on your chin.
Oh, sorry. Somebody ordered us a pizza out here.
No, I saw that. So yeah, so we're looking into it all. We're going to examine what's going on here. I understand you got your stuff back today.
I did get my stuff back, so I do appreciate that. I did get my stuff back.
That's not a problem. So we're going to look into it all to see what is legally admissible and what is not with respect to filming inside. The only thing we try to do is avoid the confrontation with our employees, because I don't think the employees deserve that. You can film me all you want. I'm an elected official. You can film me. I have no problem with that. I'm filmed all the time. Okay. It's just a matter of sometimes the employees, you know, they're trying to do their job, and sometimes they feel like they're harassed. That's all we're trying to protect.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to protect our work.
But if you've seen any of my work, I don't harass anybody.
I've watched you a little now, and I see that you're not harassing.
I'm not harassing.
I see that.
So, you know, but having your liberty and your freedom taken away from you, Mr. Mayor, that is something that's completely uncalled for.
The chief and I are looking into all that.
Okay.
Okay.
Because a detective
the chief and I are looking into all that.
Okay. And that's all I ask. And you know, what I will say, Mr. Mayor, is that I give you a lot of credit for coming out here and speaking with me and speaking with all of us, because it doesn't happen normally. That doesn't happen.
I go in public all over the place. So and I've heard some of the things that were said about me, not from this group, from some people that were talking to you.
Yep.
It happens every council meeting. They deride me. They say things. You know, it doesn't hurt me because I know it's not true. So I just try and do what I think is best for the community. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. And what's best for the community is for you to take that sign down, because it doesn't make any sense.
And again, I've got legal looking into that.
Yeah.
I've got legal looking into
because just so you know, that statute is for eavesdropping, and it doesn't apply.
Well, correct. We do have
a felony. I was arrested on a felony.
We do have an ordinance.
Yeah.
And that's why those signs went up. Again, it's just for the protection of our employees. That's all we were looking to do. Yeah. If it's not proper, legal will give me that, and I will definitely take them down if the legal says I can't.
Okay, well, I'll be here. I'll be here waiting for them to get taken down for sure.
Ordinances.
So, okay.
No, nobody wants to prevent them, Mr. Mayor, from doing their job.
But
we also do have the right to, you know, redress our government and to check in on you guys and make sure everything is going.
You guys are. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
I'm glad I got my stuff back today. I appreciate that. I'm sure that came from you, you know, after, you know, what happened, and I appreciate that because I don't live around here, and I would have been without my things for a very long time.
Sure.
So I do appreciate that, and
When will
my
you
next
have
goal.
an answer on the repugnancy that's on the window?
I'm waiting for legal counsel to give me
today?
that.
Would that be
I don't know. We gave it all to him yesterday morning.
Yeah, because we're here because we need that sign taken down, because that it's just, you know, for an average person, you know, you're a lawyer, but to an average person, they're gonna get scared and say, well, I can't film in here at all. You know, I can't hold my government accountable, and that's all we're here to do.
Public meetings are definitely can be filmed, and it was misinterpreted last night because the person that gave me the information about me always gives misinformation. Public meetings are always filmed. Ours are filmed, so we definitely know that we have to do that. That's not a problem.
Who does Sean talk to about pressing charges for his deprivation of rights and his and the battery that he received? Because they grabbed his wrist and took his. And
the video will be up now that I have my camera back. The video will be up, and I will email it to you.
He said he's going to be talking to the state's attorney's office. He's going to be talking to the FBI. He's going to be talk to whoever he pleases to talk.
I did talk to internal
He's
affairs,
talking to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not pressing charges, but he has the right to talk to whoever he wants to.
And I would appreciate if you just look into it and take this seriously,
Sure.
because this is, you know, being.
I wouldn't be out here if I wasn't taking it seriously.
For sure, and
Okay.
I can see that.
Right.
I can see that. It's just, you know, I spent 5 hours in a cell, Mr. Mayor.
I understand.
And that's not acceptable.
I understand.
I'm very cordial, just like I'm cordial with you. You said you watched a couple of my videos. I don't go in places. I'm there for transparency.
I
That's
fully
it.
understand.
Okay.
So I'll look into the whole situation. Okay?
Thank you for
All right?
coming out, Mr. Mayor.
All right, guys. Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
I do have a question.
Does he still have disorderly conduct charges on his?
As far as I know, there's still disorderly conduct, but we're looking into that.
Okay, because I definitely wasn't disorderly. I appreciate my things being returned to me, but the next step was to have the police department drop the charges against me.
Understood. I'm looking into all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to go by his legal.
Charges
We
being,
do feel
we're gonna
that.
go see the sheriff.
It's more of the when the people get frustrated.
Saying we need to do that.
Stay warm out
All right,
there.
take care.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out.
I appreciate it.
That shows a lot of character.
He has more guts than a lot of people.
Yeah, man. You were just talking about
I will
that.
say, you think what the mayor does? He should have ripped that sign off
Yeah.
of the door himself, because he is the mayor. He can do that. He should have ripped those signs down, That's would have been the right thing, and my charges should be dropped. I do appreciate getting my things back.
Come here.
I do appreciate that, but they shouldn't have been stolen in the first place. So let's get that straight. They shouldn't have been stolen in the first place. I shouldn't have been kidnapped, put in a cell for 5 hours. That shouldn't have happened. And, you know, I got my things back. The mayor said he's looking into getting my charges dropped. Because I've been protesting mayors, you know, for the last 8 months. And not one of them have come out and spoken to me like a man like that, man to man, you know, free man to free man, citizen, you know, to public official, and addressed it. You know, I can appreciate that. You know, I might not agree with him on everything he's saying. I don't, because he doesn't need legal to look over that. And even if he did, it doesn't take legal this much time to look into it. So it's a little bit of double talk by the politician there, but we all know that. But you got to give him a little bit of credit for coming out and speaking to us, because, you know, he felt the pressure. Definitely felt the pressure. All these patriots out here. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I just texted him, but I didn't get an answer. But I'm going to pull the signs down now until we could determine the constitutional issue of it.
You're going to pull the signs down?
I'm going to take those down myself right now.
Okay.
Until we can figure out
down.
constitutionally what's going on.
Okay?
Taking them down. Taking the sign down.
Governor Pritzker is not your monarch, sir. He's not your king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Baby, one more. Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you, Mayor.
Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody in the live chat is screaming right now.
Let's go in, bro.
Everybody, let's go. Where are they? Where are the signs? Look, where are they? That's change, ladies and gentlemen. That's change. And we all did it together. All 2,400 of us. We all did it together. All of us over here. We all did it together. I told you I wasn't going to leave the city. Thank God, now I can leave the city. No, but I wasn't going to leave till these signs were down. Now they're down. Now they're down. That's activism. That's true change. We took them down. Now, make sure my my charges just got to get dropped, because I don't want to come back for court. So, you just got to drop those charges. State's Attorney's Office. We're talking to you. So, you know, the mayor came out and obviously talked to us at first, and then came back and he ripped down the signs. And I think that was really, really cool of him. You know, the signs shouldn't have been there in the first place. I didn't like the answer that he had to get legal to look at it, because it doesn't take that long to figure out this is unlawful. We need to take down the signs. So, you know, I think he thought about it twice after he left here. And he realized that, you know what, let me give we the people what they want. Let me do the right thing, and let me take down the signs. And, you know, Mayor Lavero, I commend you for that. I commend you for coming out, because I've done this a lot, and a lot of people don't come out and speak to the people. They hide in their offices. So I appreciate you for that. I commend you for that. I hope you continue to honor your oath that you took to the Constitution, and to support the people of your city, because the people of your city deserve better than to be put in jail. There's a lot of corruption going on in your police department, Mr. Mayor, and, you know, you got to go work on that, and you're going to have to root out all the corruption. Thank you. Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be suing them because they need to learn. The signs did come down today for those of you just joining. The sign I was arrested for did come down. The mayor ripped it down. It's going to be in this live, so you can see that for sure. I appreciate all your support. I love you guys. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace. Oh, it's a long live. Oh, my arm's killing me.
And what happened?
So basically, I organized this protest here today to protest my unlawful arrest and the unlawful seizure of my property by the Berwyn City Police Department. I was arrested 2 days ago, November 8th, for filming inside of City Hall, right behind me. There was a statute on the door that said that you cannot film, audio, or video record in City Hall, and I went and challenged that sign because I felt that it needed to be challenged. I knew it was an unconstitutional sign, and I knew that, you know, we had to stick up for our rights here. An anonymous citizen had given me a tip to come here and check out the sign. I went inside, The city administrator, Ruth Green, was extremely nasty with me, told me, you don't have permission to film me. There's an Illinois state statute. I told her, ma'am, I'm just here for transparency reasons. She didn't like that answer. She said she wasn't elected. Ruth, if you're watching, I want you to know that all public officials, whether you're elected or not, we have the right to hold you accountable. So the police came, Sergeant Volante came. He was on the phone. I was arrested for a felony, eavesdropping. Once I got down to the station, it was dropped to a disorderly conduct that my camera was apparently causing alarm in City Hall. My cell phone and my body camera was confiscated from me. And 2 days later, I organized this protest, and the mayor came down, told me, did you get your stuff? Asked me if I got my stuff back, because my property was returned to me this morning, right before the protest. It was returned to me. And the charges are still pending, to my knowledge. So that's the next step. I'm calling on the state's attorney's office and the head state's attorney, Kim Fox of Cook County, to drop the charges against me. And the mayor did come outside. I give him credit for that, and he talked with us, Mayor Bob Lavero, and he talked to us. He heard our point of view, and he heard that what we were saying, and he eventually came out and ripped down the signs. So now the signs, and this is why we're all out here today, is because we want to affect real change in real time. And now the signs are off of the door, and that's all we can ask for, and we really appreciate it. And I give credit to the mayor here for doing the right thing. The right thing should have been done 2 days ago, before I lost 5 hours of my liberty, 5 hours of my freedom. But better late than never. So
This was a great